Yeah, I got fancy pants on, but I got fancy other stuff on because I'm fancy.
How's it going on, Charlie?
I'm Gene.
I'm not fancy, Charlie. It's fancy Gene here.
Yeah, I'm fancy.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning into Multicasking. James Pepper. You know why I'm excited about this, James?
Why?
Pepper.
Why?
Bourbon, Bottled-In-Bond, Gene.
How many times do I have to say? Why?
4. Because Gene and I were at this distillery a mere 4 years ago. This is a Bottled-In-Bond, so it was there at the same time we were 4 years ago. And guess what, folks? That's right. James Pepper is now making their own whiskey.
Yay.
This is not MGP. This is not Ross and Squibb. This is bottled at and distilled at James E. Pepper.
Which is a fun place to go if you've never been.
Yes, if you've never been, it is basically a distillery surrounded by a bunch of little bars in a courtyard. It's kind of like its own restaurants. It's its own entertainment district, which I thought was just genius. Loved it. What you getting on the nose there, Jean Marie?
This is what?
4 years old, 50% ABV, 100 proof. What you getting on the nose? Go. Go.
Sweet. I get.
Go ahead.
I got. What are you doing?
I'm getting a cork over here.
Oh.
So I can
It's like cotton candy.
Sweet and low.
Like some marshmallows. What?
I was just laughing.
Why?
Cotton candy, sweet and low. Then you said marshmallow. I thought you were continuing the rap.
It wasn't.
Okay.
It wasn't doing that.
Hashtag disappointed. Cherry cola.
Yeah, it's got some cherry cola in there.
Dr. Pepper, anise. This is a blend, so we don't know the mash bill. This is a blend of different bourbons. Bottled-In-Bond, obviously. 4 years old minimum.
There's some definite cherry or red berry or some strawberry.
There's a bit of like those candles that smell like fresh laundry. I guess I could just say dryer sheet too. I'm getting a little bit of that.
Cherry Twizzlers. Or maybe it's cherry cough syrup.
Yes, cherry cough syrup.
Cherry.
Yeah, I don't get a bit of a black cherry. Lots of cherries, lots of blind. I'm probably thinking this is a finished bourbon.
And like a port wine or
I was
something.
thinking about a port wine finish. Port wine finish, I would get more burgundy notes probably. Anyway, I'm going in. Cheers.
You should have a go in. I don't want to get too much else on it. That's a pretty color though.
Okay, so it's oak. So the one thing I love about Pepper, James Pepper, is their oak. So this is oak that's charred and toasted, but it's dry aged 18 to 21 months prior to be assembled as a barrel. So the oak is there. I'm getting actually a lot of some barrel char, which I normally actually don't get. So it's like cherry wood, a little bit of cherry tobacco, lots of cherries.
Man, so many cherries. And it's smooth and creamy. This is like a bowl of ice cream with a bunch of maraschino cherries. Not too much chocolate, but like a touch of chocolate. Maybe some butterscotch.
I'm getting a lot of Twizzler notes, yeah. So the cherries is predominant, and I don't know why. I'm gonna put it on like that. No, I'm gonna hand it to you. The second sip was much more oaky for me than the first sip had been. Yeah, it's like I ate a bag of Twizzlers and I have the flavor. Not for Pringles, but for Twizzlers.
You ever have cherry 7-Up?
Yeah.
Smell it with water.
Smell cherry 7-Up with water?
Smell that with water.
Okay.
And then tell me about your cherry 7-Up.
If I'm gonna smell this water, first note I just got, Gene, Werther's, like the hard candy.
Oh, you're getting some more caramel.
Yeah, I'm getting Werther's.
The more cherry, that lemon lime and cherry cake is coming out with. I put a hefty drop of water in mine. I got that cherry 7-Up immediately.
Red velvet cake with a marshmallow frosting.
There's so many red berries in here.
Yeah, this is almost like a finish, so good for them. Good for them. Have you had James E. Pepper bourbon? You can see probably behind me all the James E. Pepper. We have 20 bottles.
Look up a little bit of peppers. Woke up a little bit of peppers, but it's still so daggum smooth. What?
Woke up with a little bit of peppers.
You just woke up a little bit of peppers. It did. But still so creamy and smooth. What?
I was laughing and some whiskey came out, so I went, so whiskey did not come out.
It's probably good.
Yes.
Spilling your whiskey.
Very creamy. Water adds some viscosity to it. Water adds some thickness to it. It's like putting flour in a gravy. I like it better than I did on the uncorking, and I liked it on the uncorking. I love that. Do we have a James Pepper bourbon? I know we
It's
do.
the first one.
I know we do.
We do not.
Right. These are all ryes. I know we have a bourbon somewhere unless we killed it. I was gonna get it out and compare it to MGP's bourbon that they did for Pepper.
That would have been cool, but we don't have one. I don't know what to do here.
So yeah, Bottled-In-Bond. So it is a at least 4 years, but this is a blend according to everything that I could find. So it's a blend of Bottled-In-Bonds. 88, what'd you do? Boom, matches.
I almost did an 89, but I'm like, it just needs something else to go with that 89.
Yeah, could have said it better. For this to be an 89,
else.
it's gonna have to add some cool characteristics to it that doesn't already have. I swear we still have the bourbon. Now it's gonna bug
Do you
me.
want to know how much this was?
I'm gonna say this is my favorite one right there.
Right.
Yeah, that's still right. I'm gonna say this was, I'm hoping 40, but I'd say 50.
It was 50 bucks.
50 bucks, okay? Yeah, I don't have a problem with 50.
Yeah, it's about what their normal ryes go for, about right in there.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's 45, 50 for their normal
For the
ryes.
single barrels, yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, right about there.
I'm excited. It's their juice. They've, I don't say weaned themselves off of MGP, but and I love MGP stuff, don't get me wrong. I think they're one of the top 2 or 3 distillers in the world.
I think James E. Pepper is solid.
Oh, yeah.
You could, I've never, there was one that we didn't quite like as well. That was their sherry finished one.
Yeah, which I
But
moved over to the
I
secret
liked it
sherry
better
section.
than you did because I like
Yeah.
sherry finish.
That's the
But-
only one I've not liked. Good
But it
call.
it wasn't what we normally expect from Old Pepper. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is if you see an Old Pepper
Get it.
and you're like, I don't know, you just get it.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna hit stop recording. I'm gonna hit stop, power, whatever. I'm gonna stop recording. I'm gonna pour me a glass of that.
Guess what?
The rye with the sherry finish.
Okay.
She takes an interest in my life. That's why we're good husbands and wives. I'm Charlie.
I'm Jean, and I hope you are just as thirsty as I am right now.